Hi there! Today, I'll show you how to use the Ultimate Monthly Budget template. This simple tool helps you monitor your finances, plan your budget, and stay on top of your spending. Before getting started, take a moment to read the instructions on the first page. They'll guide you through how to use the template effectively. The first stage shows how to specify the main budget categories. The second step shows how to fill in the task table. In the next step, you'll learn how to input data for sinking funds and monitor the progress of your financial goals. Next, it shows how to fill in the table of actual transactions. In the following step, you'll learn how to complete and analyze the data within the payment schedule for better financial tracking. Finally, we'll go over the payment calendar and how to use it. Let's start filling out the model by entering the budget data. First, select the year, month, and base currency. Next, enter the information in the income, expense, bills, investment, savings, and debt tables. Start by entering your income categories into the budget form. You can list your main sources of income, such as salary, bonuses, freelance work, or any additional earnings. Enter the expected income amounts. Next, move on to entering your expense categories. In this table, you can list your general spending categories, such as groceries, travel, gifts, dining out, personal care, entertainment, and other day-to-day expenses. Enter the expected amount of expenses. Next, move on to entering your bills and fixed payments. In this table, you can list your recurring expenses such as rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, taxes, phone plans, subscriptions, loan payments, and other essential bills. Enter the payment amounts. Enter the payment date. Move on to entering your investment categories. In this table, you can list your various investment types, such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, retirement accounts, real estate, and other assets. Enter the planned amounts you intend to invest. Move forward with listing your saving categories. In this table, you can list different types of savings, such as emergency funds, vacation savings, education funds, retirement savings, and other financial goals. Enter the planned amount of savings. Next, move on to entering your debt categories. In this table, you can list various types of debts, such as credit cards, student loans, mortgages, personal loans, and other outstanding balances. Enter the payment amounts. Enter the payment date. If a category is not applicable to your budget, for example, investments or savings, there's no need to fill it in. Leaving it blank won't impact the analysis. In the budget tables, the actual data and progress are calculated automatically. The currency symbol is also pulled up automatically. To make things easier for you, the input cells are highlighted in light blue, and the formula cells that update automatically are marked in light pink. It's best not to change the formula cells, as this could disrupt the calculations. These cells are also locked for protection. If you still decide to modify a formula, just enter your data and click OK when prompted. You can see the formula will be updated. In the Excel version, you can unlock the sheet without a password if needed, but we recommend leaving the formulas untouched to ensure everything functions correctly. Let's move on to the task block. You can specify monthly tasks in this table. Enter the completion date. Mark tasks as completed and the progress chart will update automatically. Next, move on to the sinking funds sheet. Begin by entering your information into the sinking funds table. Here, you can specify categories such as vacations, car repairs, holiday gifts, home improvements, or any other planned expenses you want to save for overtime. Let's enter some examples of sinking funds. Enter the amount you want to save. Enter the starting amount. Enter the start date. Enter the date by which the amount needs to be saved. The actual column is filled in automatically based on the transaction data. We'll take a closer look at this in the next steps. To move on to the transactions table, this is where you'll enter your actual budget data. In the table, you need to fill in all columns except the amount column, which is calculated automatically. Let's enter some transaction examples. The category drop-down menus are created automatically using the data from the monthly budget sheet. You can also specify transactions in any currency, and the amounts will be automatically converted to the base currency at the current exchange rate. Let's take a look at the analytics you can view based on the data entered. The left to spend chart shows how much of your income is still available. The cash flow overview table shows budgeted and actual data by category. The cash flow summary chart will help you visually compare budgeted and actual data. The income distribution chart will show the structure of income distribution by category. Detailed information on actual data by category can be found in the tables below. Please keep in mind that only transactions within the selected period are taken into account. If you had a transaction for another month, it will not be included in the analysis. Let's now look at the analytics for sinking funds. In the Achievement of Goals section, you can see detailed information on the achievement of goals. This data is updated automatically based on the information specified in the transaction sheet. In these blocks, you can select sinking fund and view information about it. This allows you to configure each block to select a fund and quickly analyze the information. Next, go to the payment schedule sheet. This table is set up to calculate your payments using the debt snowball method, a strategy that focuses on paying off your smallest debts first, helping you build momentum as you go. To begin data entry, start by specifying year, month, and base currency. Next, enter the data in the debt information table. In this table, you need to enter the debt name, outstanding balance, APR percentage, creditor, and notes if needed. Currency and minimum payments are adjusted automatically. Let's enter the information in a table as an example. the minimum payment is calculated automatically. Enter the total actual repayment amount. All other data on the sheet is calculated automatically. The repayment plan table uses these details to generate your personalized payoff strategy. This table provides detailed information on payments by day. Also, if the actual payments differ from the planned amounts, you should enter the adjustment in the subtract column to reflect any discrepancies. This column is used for manual corrections such as discounts, penalties, write-offs, or other adjustments that affect the outstanding balance. On the right side of the sheet, there is a breakdown of payments for each debt. With this data, you can analyze the repayment plan for each debt. Please note that the calculations on this sheet operate independently and are not linked to other sheets in this model. Let's move on to the calendar sheet. The information here updates automatically, drawing from the monthly budget sheet. To ensure the data displays correctly, make sure to select the same month as on the monthly budget sheet. Payment dates are sourced from the Bills and Debts table. This payment date and this date. Completed payments will be indicated with a check mark. This calendar is designed to help you stay on top of your important payment deadlines. Just a quick technical note. If you're using the Excel version of this report, we recommend using Excel 2021 or later to ensure all formulas work correctly. Also, please avoid opening the Excel file in Google Sheets. If you prefer working in Google Sheets, we suggest using the dedicated Google Sheets version of the report instead. To avoid formula issues, please create a new Google spreadsheet for budgeting a different period instead of duplicating the sheets. Give it a try by filling out your own budget and see just how simple and clear financial planning can be. The template is available for download through the link in the description below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.